Hello and welcome to episode 61 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got the first two games in charge of Ipswich Town. We're away to former club Fleetwood and at home to Doncaster Rovers in League One. But before that, I'm going to introduce you properly to our squad. I'll be back to do that in just a moment. Here we go then, and let's dive into the squad planner so that I can show you what the players look like and what we've got to work with primarily this season. So as you can see, beginning with the goalkeepers, Jamie Cumming is clearly first choice keeper, 3-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. With the out of contract in the summer, Daryl Ombang, his nearest backup at 1.5 stars of current ability, 2.5 stars of potential. So we'll be looking to move him on or let his contract expire and bring in a replacement. We'll now move on to look at the defence, beginning with left back. Thierry Small is the best left back at the club, followed by Ryan Alabiosu, and Kane Vincent Young is a capable third best left back as well. Moving on to the centre backs, we've got Aji Elise, Regan Poole, Jordan Story, and Alex Kapakpe, although Alex Kapakpe primarily is going to be a midfielder, so he is going to be probably ultimately moved out of the defensive unit. And moving on then to a right back, and Neil Ross is the best right back at the club at 3 stars of current ability, 4.5 stars of potential. Ryan Alabiosu comes up again at 2.5 stars of current ability and 3 stars of potential, with Kane Vincent Young also featuring again at 2.5 stars of current ability and 2.5 stars of potential. So again, he's probably not got a long-term future at right back. We'll move on to defensive midfield, and we've got Jack Spong, who is 2 stars current ability, 2.5 stars of potential, and as I mentioned, Alex Kapakpe comes in here, 2-star current ability, 2.5 stars of potential. Neither of those is really good enough, so we'll probably be looking for 2 defensive midfielders over the summer. And on to a ball-winning midfielder. Connor Chaplin is the best at that at the club, but even he's only 2.5 stars of potential of current ability, 3 stars of potential. Aaron Berry is the next best at 2 stars of current ability, 3.5 stars of potential. The other two, Anthony Evans and Finley McAllister, both 2-star current ability, 2.5 star potential, and likely to be moved on. So we'll move on to the box-to-box midfielder role. Best in this position, marginally, is Aaron Berry at 2.5 stars of current ability, 3.5 stars of potential. Closely followed by Connor Chaplin, who appears again. He's 2.5 star current ability, 3-star potential in this role. And then behind them, Jack Spong, Anthony Evans and Finley McAllister, all 2-star current ability, 2.5 star potential. On to the wingers, starting on the left, Crescencio Somerville is our best left-sided winger at 3 stars of current ability, 3.5 stars of potential, although he's currently injured, so his left wing slot will be taken by Glenn McAuliffe, who's also 3 stars of current ability but 5 stars of potential. So he's definitely going to be one we'll try to extend the contract of. As you can see, it expires in the summer. On the right hand side, Crescencio Somerville again is the best option, with Glenn McAuliffe again the best backup, and Connor Chaplin 3 stars of current ability and potential on the right hand side. So again, we're probably going to look for another winger on that side as well. So we'll move up front, and up front we're extremely weak. Best forward is Connor Chaplin, who appears on in yet another position, 2.5 stars of current ability, 3 stars of potential. Lyndon Dykes, 2-star current ability, 2.5 star potential. And Ollie Davis, the same, 2-star current ability, 2.5 stars of potential. So both of those, with their contracts expiring in the summer, are going to be let go. So that concludes the squad overview. I'll be back in a moment with the first match of today's episode. Okay, time now to show you the team selection for my first game in charge of Ipswich, away to former club Fleetwood Town. It is Cumming in goal, back four of Small, Poole, Elise and Ross. Spong at the base of midfield, McAllister and Berry ahead of him, McAuliffe on the left, Lowe on the right, Chaplin up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, as I'm currently without an assistant manager, I am on my own with the team talk. I am going to go with Pump the Fists. Fleetwood are 13th in the form table, we're 5th, make that count. And let's get out there and see if we can. So kick things off. And as always, first 10 minutes, we'll just see how things go. And the first 10 minutes has gone by with absolutely nothing happening, so we'll demand more. Elise into Berry, back to Elise, finds Ross. Lowe is dispossessed by Mather, who gets away from the Ipswich man. Mather is dispossessed by Ross. Lowe's ball forward for Chaplin, who's dispossessed. Powell's ball over the top from Fleetwood. Spong goes back to Cumming in goal. He launches it forward. Chaplin down to Berry on the right. Lowe beats the Fleetwood man, finds Chaplin, and McAuliffe's shot is a weak one. Massive opportunity, but he passes it up, and it's a Fleetwood free kick now. McAuliffe will get the chance to clear, but he doesn't. Although we get it clear at the second time of asking. Chaplin crosses halfway but then loses it. So Stickland to Johnson, but Poole wins it back. McAllister to Elise. Ross back to Elise. McAllister to Poole. Into McAuliffe. Poole's ball over the top. Finds the run of Thierry Small. Thierry Small plays it back to McAuliffe. Can he get a shot away? Yes, he can, but it is well off target. And the highlight comes to an end as we pass the 20-minute mark with still no one troubling the scorers yet. Regan Poole with the free kick. McAuliffe to Small. Ball over the top. Chaplin one-on-one with the keeper. Connor Chaplin doesn't miss those. That's his 21st of the season for Ipswich. It is Fleetwood Town 0, Ipswich Town 1. We've played 26 minutes. So good start to life in Suffolk, although of course we're on familiar territory at the moment in Lancashire, as Hayes comes forward. His shot cannons off the crossbar via a deflection and it's headed away. Powell with the Fleetwood throw-in. Coleman, Powell's cross, Small with a header away. McAuliffe gets it further away. Johnson dinks it into the area. Hayes and Kean Hayes, with his 6th of the season, brings Fleetwood level. It is Fleetwood Town 1, Ipswich Town 1. 32 minutes gone. So we weren't ahead for very long, about 7 minutes, and Fleetwood deserve it. Let's demand more, and we'll need to look at what we need to do now that the half-time whistle has gone to try and turn 1 point into 3. We've been the better team. No, I don't want to say that. Scoreline doesn't reflect the game. So let's go out there and do something about that. And we'll take Glenn McAuliffe off on the left hand side, and I'm going to bring on Marcus Harness, and I'll save Lyndon Dykes to replace Connor Chaplin in a little while. And the other change I'm going to make is going to be at right back with Ross. So I might do that one first, actually. So let's demand more. And now we'll take Ross off, Neil Ross, and bring on Kane Vincent Young. And final change then, Connor Chaplin up front to be replaced by Lyndon Dykes with just over 10 minutes to go. Can he bag us a winner? Let's demand more. Is there even going to be a highlight? We're into stoppage time. There's 4 minutes. And no, the 4 minutes expires with not so much as a highlight. Full time, Fleetwood Town 1, Ipswich Town 1. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, as we face a home match against the Doncaster Rovers. The team for this one: Jamie Cumming in goal, back four of Neil Ross, Adji Elise, Regan Poole and Thierry Small, Jack Spong at the base of midfield, Aaron Berry and Connor Chaplin ahead of him, Jamal Lowe and Glenn McAuliffe on the wings, Lyndon Dykes up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, I'm still on my own as far as team talks go at the moment, so I am going to emphasise the importance of home form, and I'm going to point the finger to do that. And let's get out there and see if we can grab a win. We'll kick things off. I'll just check the sound settings very quickly. Sounds are on, music's on. And all the highlight settings appear to be correct, so we can sit back and enjoy the first 10 minutes of the match. As always, Ipswich in blue, Doncaster in the white and red, and it's Doncaster in possession. It's Bishop, the goalkeeper, who launches it, but it comes straight back at them and they launch it forward, but Jamie Cumming is up to the challenge, makes a save, and it'll be a Doncaster corner. So I'm wondering whether we'll even get to 10 minutes before I make the first intervention. It's headed away. Jamal Lowe will bring it further clear, but he's got nobody up in support. Plays it back to Ross and the highlight comes to an end. I am going to demand more, even though we're only 5 minutes in. Chaplin into Berry. He's lost it. I'm going to have to get Chaplin further forward, I think. He's not suited to that central midfield role. And it's a shot from Doncaster just over the crossbar. So I am going to make that switch early on. So Connor Chaplin is going to move forward. And Glenn McAuliffe's going to come off. So Glenn McAuliffe off, and Finlay McAllister is going to come on in midfield. So we'll confirm that, the early change after just 10 minutes. See if that shores things up for us. And I may even end up moving Connor Chaplin to the striker position and dropping Lyndon Dykes in at left wing, because he's not playing very well up front. In fact, let's do that now. Lyndon Dykes for Connor Chaplin. Confirm that change and see if we can impact the match positively in the second half. We failed to do it in the first. I think what I'm probably going to do is take Lyndon Dykes off at half time if I can. Not happy. So let's try and get Dykes off. Marcus Harness can come on. And let's start the second half. I think we will go attacking. We are at home, so why not? Let's go after it and try and get the win. We've had 4 shots so far, all of them on target, but not able to break down a resilient Doncaster. So can we do so in the remaining minutes? At the moment, it doesn't look likely. I'm going to demand more. And it's going to be Ross that's going to be the final man to come off. And Ryan Alabiosu is going to be the man to come on. As we come forward again, Berry brings it out of defence, finds Lowe into the area, crossed in, and Marcus Harness off the bench to potentially get the winner. And 72 minutes gone. Ipswich Town 1, Doncaster Rovers 0. And can we now build on that and go on and make a more comfortable victory? We've closed the gap on Doncaster to just a point. We are up into 11th place in the table as Hackett comes forward. Paul's won the header though. Alabiosu plays it out to McAllister. Berry's ball forward. Harness is chasing the goalkeeper. He's managed to get it past him, and Marcus Harness has grabbed a second goal. It is Ipswich Town 2, Doncaster Rovers 0, and that surely wraps up the win. And I'm going to take Elise off and bring on Jordan Story. Just to try and shore up the defence a little bit. And we've managed to do that. It finished Ipswich Town 2, Doncaster Rovers 0. I'll be back in a moment with the league table and to confirm what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see we are in 11th place in the table. 15 wins, 15 draws, 12 defeats from our 42 games so far. 60 points on the board, not able to qualify for the playoffs, long since safe from relegation. So let's have a look at what's coming up on the next episode. And as I said in the previous episode when I introduced us to Ipswich Town, we're going to play all the way through to the end of the season, so we're only actually missing 2 games. We're going to come back for the final 2 games of the season, away to Wrexham and at home to Woking. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.